Hey guys, welcome back to my booktube. Ashes Reads. Welcome. As you may have read from the title, today I'm going to be doing a little smash or pass tag where I asked my Instagram followers to give me a bunch of popular books that everyone's talking about, and I'm going to smash or pass them. I've got them all here on my phone, so let's dive in. The first one we're starting off with is Priest, and I'm going to assume this is the one by Sarah Simone. I will say that this was my least favorite out of the 3 books, but I will say I will still smash. The next is These Hollow Vows and These Twisted Bonds. So I will say smash to These Hollow Vows. I devoured that book so fast. But These Twisted Bonds, it took me like, I'm going to say like 3 weeks to finish that book. The first half I just could not get into, so I'm going to pass the first half of the book. And the last half of the book I finished really fast, and I'm going to smash the last part of the book. I don't know if I can do that, but I make my own rules, okay? The next one was Neon Gods. Now, let me tell you, I loathe having to rate anything under 4 stars. I am a really easy rater. Majority of my books are between 4, 4.5, and then there's my 5-star ratings. Neon Gods, I DNF'd, and I felt so guilty for doing that, and I hate talking about it, but for me, the character building and the world building was just not there for me. I was halfway through that book and I felt like I still knew nothing about the main character, and I couldn't connect with her at all. Plus it was insta-love, and I'm not a big fan of that, I'm sorry. So Neon Gods is a pass. Now Gothicana, I just started this on my Kindle the other day, and at the moment I'm not finished it, but the vibes, the spooky dark vibes that I'm getting, it's a very hard smash, and I really hope it's going to stay like that throughout the rest of the book. I do have a few in here that I have not read yet. Fourth Wing, for example. I have the book. I started it. I think I like read a chapter and then I got distracted by a hockey romance. So I'm going to say like pass for Fourth Wing, only because I haven't read it. And when I read it, it will probably be a smash because everyone that I know loves it. The next book is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Now, I owned this book. It was on my shelf for about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years, unread, brand new. I bought it when everyone was talking about it on TikTok, and it was just so hyped up. Never read it. So I actually gave it to my friend for her birthday this year. So I'm sorry to everyone who loves that book, but I'm going to pass solely because I just never actually felt inclined to read the book. I've heard it's actually a really good book, so I don't know. The next is Icebreaker, and I'm absolutely going to smash this book. I loved it, I devoured it, and it's right here because I was going to do another video after this. I was sent the ARC for Wildfire. I don't know if I actually just said smash or if I just said how much I liked that book, but Icebreaker was a smash. Haunting Edline is next, and absolutely smash. I absolutely love those books. That second book just, wow, it was so hard to read and so painful, but I'm pretty sure I read it within 2 sittings because I couldn't stop. The next one is From Blood and Ash. I'm absolutely going to smash this. Poppy and Cass, I love them so much. Plus From Blood and Ash, that whole series was like one of the series that introduced me to BookTok and helped me get started on this whole thing. Up next is the Kingmaker Chronicles. Now I'm assuming this is Kingmakers by Sophie Lark, and if it is, hard ass smash, okay? Those books, the Mafia vibes, one of my favorite Mafia romance series I've ever read. Sophie Lark is one of my favorite, like, all-time die-hard authors. Lastly, I have any Coho book. Now, I've only read 2 Coho books, which is It Ends With Us and then Ugly Love. Honestly, Ugly Love, when I read it, it was like so hyped up, so I could possibly pass that one when I think about it. It wasn't that great. But at the time, I was like, yeah! But It Ends With Us, I will always say that I love that book because it reminded me so much of my childhood and the things that I went through and the things my mum went through, and I actually gave that book to my mum to read, and she like bawled her eyes out. I can relate so much to that book, and so that is a smash for me. Now obviously these are all my own opinions. If you liked any of the books that I passed on, please don't take that to heart. It's just everyone has their own personal preferences, and if you didn't like any of the books that I like, that's totally fine. I'm not going to take offense. Like I said, everyone likes their own thing. Now, if you're not already following me on Instagram, my handle is ashes_reads and my TikTok is ashesreads. So if you want to connect on there, go and follow, and then let me know in the comments that you followed me and put your handle in there so I can find you and I can follow you back. Thank you guys for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video.